Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Lucy and I run a small crochet plushie business called Bubble Cat Crochet. It is the start of a brand new week. Today is Monday and I have been somewhat busy over the weekend, but we did manage to get a little bit of crocheting done, which is good news bears because they all need to go to the post office later today. So I've got lots of boxing up to do. So I will just show you what I have been making over the weekend. I'll give you a hint. There are lots of cats as always. And then I just have a couple of mini updates to share with you all, so let's get into it. I'm going to cheat with this first one because I did share it at the end of last week's vlog, but it is this tortoiseshell cat, so you will already have seen this if you saw last week's. However, he is going to his new home today, so I didn't want him to feel left out. Then I have this one. This is the brown and cream mix cat, I think it's called on my Etsy shop. This is actually one of like the multi-tonal colours by Yarnsmith Snug as a Bug. Can't remember the name. I think it might be Sand Dune. I won't say Sandstorm, but that's a song, so I don't think it's that. I think it is Sand Dune, but yeah, there you go. That is what he looks like. I really like this colour and it is super soft. And at the moment, this is on buy two for £12, which is a pretty good deal. So if you're interested in this colour, I would recommend buying it now before the price goes back up. And then we have this one. This is very similar to the one I showed in last week's vlog, which is actually my daughter's cat. This one is not, it's just its twin. So he is going home today. It's the Banat Blanket yarn in Tabby again. I absolutely love this colour. But yeah, really happy with how he's turned out. He is very cute. And then I have a regular size loaf cat. So I make these in chenille yarn with a 4.5mm hook. Just for comparison, this is what they look like next to one of their XL loaf cat brothers. But yeah, they are still a nice size. This one is actually based on it's based off a custom cat that I made a couple of months ago, I think it was now. But I added this colourway to my Etsy shop because I thought it was really cute. And so did everybody else apparently because I sell loads in this colour. But this one will be also zooming off home later today. And then the final thing I have to show you is a little bit different. It's a custom rat, which is not that unusual for me. Just so you can see his face, that is what he looks like. The grey starts just sort of where his eyes are, and then it tapers off into a point. And then he had the white sort of ends in a point at the back of his neck, so I tried to capture that. This rat is hiding a secret, and it is not that he is carrying a little bit of extra holiday weight. This is actually a little pouch there, if you can see. And that pouch is to put his ashes in, because this sadly is a memorial rat. It's going to a customer who has bought 2 rats for me before, and one of those also had a little pouch in for ashes. And this rat has sadly passed away as well. So she asked for another rat with another pouch. So he will be going back home today. I actually make quite a lot of animals with pouches on, which I never thought would be a thing initially, but the rats with pouches, make cats with pouches, horses quite often will have a little pouch on. I showed one back in December where the customer had a little plastic heart that got a recording of the horse's neigh inside it, so that when he squeezed it, it would play the neigh. So I did a little pouch on its belly, and then when he squeezed the actual horse plushie, it would neigh. So that was quite nice. But yeah, I do enjoy doing the memorial animals. And then in terms of other updates, I finally caved and bought the Matilda the Turtle pattern. If you have been on Instagram and you follow any crochet accounts, you'll probably have seen this, but I am head over heels in love with it. I love that it's based on, like a real loggerhead turtle. It's so realistic. The eye detail is just on another level. It's unreal. So I am really hoping to try and find time to make that. That is asking a lot because we are inundated with orders at the moment, but it is definitely on my wish list. She's just released a free mod as well for if you're making it in blanket yarn. So I think it makes some slight tweaks, or I was going to say improvements, but that sounds wrong. We'll say tweaks to like the shell to make sure that the little bumpy bits on the shell, I don't know the technical terms, are more flat and they're not as pointed. And then same for the head shape, that it's not quite as pointy. But I'm really excited to make that. I was tagged the other day in a video for this turtle market bag. If you've been watching a couple of my videos, you will see that I am very much in a market bag kind of phase at the moment. If I had the time, I would probably just be making market bags, being honest right now. But this one folds up and turns into a turtle. I don't even have to say how incredible that is. I'm very excited. So if you're looking for a market bag pattern that also turns into a turtle, I would give this a go. It is definitely on my to-do list. along with Matilda the turtle. There's like a little bit of a theme going on here. It was unintentional, but I will 100% be making this because look at it. It's a turtle and a bag in one. And I did get quite a few orders over the weekend. Sometimes weekends are really quiet for me, and other times, like this weekend, they're exceptionally busy. It's been a little bit mad. I got an order for a manta ray. Is it a manta ray or a stingray? I don't know. It's based on, choose my words very carefully here, it is based on Mr. Ray from Finding Nemo. So it's just a big ray. I'll put the picture of the pattern here that I'll be making, but I'm going to use a slightly darker blue to try and make it more Mr. Ray like. So we have that to make, which is a new one for me. Looking forward to it. I like the fact that it has a little mouth that you can put things in, although it kind of feels a little bit mean putting smaller plushies inside its mouth. It's like it's eating them. We will just have to trust that Mr. Ray is a good honest soul and would not eat his friends. Other than that, I got another 3 seagull orders. We will be having a seagull making day because when I make them, if I have more than one, I'll always make them all together. So I'll do that, all the bodies, all the wings, and then all of the assembly together. I think because I've made so many seagulls, it's way quicker for me to do it that way. So that is how I will be doing that. I'm going to try and film more of me actually crocheting this week so you can see a little bit more behind the scenes. But yeah, I think that will be it for now. I might come back on later this evening maybe. If not, it will be tomorrow. I am going to trial something new, so I'm going to try and film a little bit every single day, but maybe upload shorter vlogs, so aim around the 15 to 20 minute mark, and possibly 2 a week, but we'll see. I might stick to 1 a week, might go to 2. So if you have any thoughts on this, do you prefer one longer, sort of 35 to 45 minute vlog a week? Would you rather have one shorter one that's 15 to 20 minutes a week? Or would you rather have 2 shorter ones per week? Let me know because I don't know. I'm going to give it a try and see how we get on, but I would very much welcome your feedback, and I will catch you later when I box these up and been to the post office. Welcome back. It is later on in the week. As always, I just wanted to come on and show you a couple of plushies that I have made that will be going in the post later today. We had a very exciting sale last night, so I will show you that one first. Actually, let's start with the exciting one. I have had 3 like pre-made giant octopus for quite some time. You can see what I'm showing you down here. That was not very discreet, but I've had some for quite some time, and I put them on my Etsy shop. But the biggest sellers in octopus for me are greens. Any colour green will absolutely fly out, reds and oranges, and then I do get some custom requests for more unusual colours, but I thought blue would be really popular, and I'm obsessed with this octopus. But she's not been that popular. She's had lots of questions, but nobody wanted to buy her. And yeah, I don't know why, because I absolutely adore this colour. I can't remember what it's called. It's a banana blanket, if I can remember. I'll link it below. I got it from Amazon, so it should be on there somewhere. But I think it's absolutely stunning. And then underneath she has like the creamy tentacles and the underbelly. But she's beautiful, and she's found her new home. So she will be going home later today, and I will miss her lots actually. I think out of all the octopus I've got left, this one is my favourite. However, I have been trying to operate a 1 in 1 out policy with octopus for a while, and this means I can make a new one in the colour Adobe, which I've been waiting to make for, I think it was probably around November time I bought it. It might have even been before that. I got it from Flossie's place when she got loads of colours in. And I've been waiting for a while to make it, so keep your eyes peeled. There will be an Adobe coloured octopus coming very soon. But yes, our Deep Sea Blues baby is finally going home, and I will miss her lots. I will also show you the other 2 that I have that are still with us. We have this one that I think is gorgeous. This is all Snow White, which was really fun to make because white to me is like crocheting with black. My eyes just go no after a little while. And then she has pink glittery safety eyes, but underneath is where the magic happens. So she has this pink underbelly. I'm not really sure I'm going to show this, but her tentacles are like pink ombre. So these ones over here are quite a lot darker than the ones at this side, if you can see that. I'm hoping that comes across. Because it was is it called ombre? Or shades or something. It's like, I'll link it below. It's banana, I'm going to say ombre, pinks, and it literally goes from a really pale pink on the outside to a really deep rosy pink on the inside. And I thought that that would look beautiful on the inside of the tentacles with that sort of ombre effect going on. So we have her. She came to the agricultural show I did last year and sort of sat on the display, and everybody adored her. They were all obsessed with that, the ombre tentacles. I wrapped the tentacles around these sort of cages so you could really see the full effect. So we have this one. She is still on my Etsy store. And then I should have said these are all 50% off at the moment because I'm desperate to make some new colours. So I think that hopefully some of the others will find their new home soon. And then we have this rainbow one. This is the second octopus I've ever made. The first one was like a mixed greeny kind of colour. I'll put a picture on. And he went to someone that I used to work with, so I was very glad that he went off to his new home. And then, yeah, I made this rainbow one with like the creamy face. I think this is called Vanilla. I'm sure it's Banana Blanket Vanilla, and then this is some sort of baby party, rainbow party. I don't know, I can't remember what it's called. This one's all cream underneath as before, but she has got really big, like pinky purple, sparkly eyes. And yeah, so these two ladies are still with me and still looking for their new home. They like to chill on my desk all the time. But yeah, they could really do with finding a new home. So I will be taking those to my Highland Fling Market if they haven't sold by then. And they will still have the same 50% offer on there. So hopefully they will find their forever homes. Moving on to orders that I have made that are going in the post today. We have this custom pony. Let me just do a bit of hairstyling. There we go. So we have this gorgeous dark chestnut custom pony with the gold sparkly glitter eyes. I've started doing a new technique for the mane and tail, and I think it looks really pretty with that, this sort of twisted effect. But yeah, this horse is all solid chestnut. It's a really dark chestnut. I'll put a picture of the actual horse on here. And this lovely customer is actually a repeat customer. So if you are watching, your horse is on his way very soon. Obviously, this wouldn't be a thing that I've made recently or orders I've been working on if there weren't any cats. We have cats. I have two cats at the moment. This one is going by himself. So this is a regular sized Loaf cat in the tuxedo style. So he has like his little white tuxedo face, but white paws. And for this one, I have recently, in this size, started offering glitter eyes. Before I always used to do black eyes with like a coloured thread around, but now you have the option to choose which eyes you like. And I think that's come out really cute. So we have this one. And then I have one black XL Loaf cat. So you've seen lots of these by now, I am sure. Just all solid black. What I have started doing with the black ones is using a 7mm crochet hook. Because the 6.5, it makes them a really nice size in every other colour. But black yarn, black blanket yarn, seems to be thinner in every brand that I've tried. So the cats work up a little bit smaller. And I don't feel great about that. So I've sized up 1/2 with the hook, and now the cats are the same size as all my other XL cats, which is great. And they are still much bigger than our regular companions right here. This one needs a friend. He needs a white tortoiseshell friend to go with him. So I'll be making that later on today. But yeah, I would just show you his cute little face. I have lots of orders at the moment. Lots and lots of outstanding orders at the moment. But I saw a pattern test that was calling to me and I just couldn't resist. So it is this one. This is the Fortune Teller pattern test, and I was just completely blown away. I absolutely love it. The little crystal ball, the jewel around its head, everything. I saw it and I was like, I can't resist. I'm going to have to apply for this. I have time. I have the yarn. I can make it work. And I am just crazily in love with it. It's incredible. I am hoping to use some of the white pupil safety eyes that I bought from Little Bean Stitches. It's these ones. They're sort of like pink starry glitter. I can't remember what the name is, but I will put that in the box below and link to her shop where you can buy the eyes if you would like to. But I've wanted to use white pupil safety eyes for the longest time. I still want to make a Forest Guardian, and I've got the perfect colour. It's like a dusty purple kind of colour. I'm thinking with the white pupils, it'd look all mystical. I could put like some gems around its neck and things. Time, as always, is something I do not have to be making fun projects right now. But yeah, that is on my list. But I'm hoping to be able to use the white pupil safety eyes that I got for that project for this cat. So I will be sure to share with you how that's going. I've still got a bit of time until the deadline for that. So, well, I say that. The pattern test has only just been picked, so I've got loads of time for that. But I will be sure to keep you updated on how I get on. In other news, I applied for another agricultural show. This one is towards the end of the year and applications have just opened, so I got mine in as soon as I could. Very much hoping to hear back from that and that it is good news because I would love to do one. I had the best time last year, so I'm very much hoping to do another one this year. I think that's about it for now. I'm waiting on my yarn delivery that should be here either today or tomorrow, I think, so I will share that with you when it arrives. And yeah, I've got lots more cats to make. I still have another cat to go with this one, so the white tortoiseshell that I mentioned, and then I have 2 more custom cats. And then for the rest of this week, I think I have another 4 cats and a robin to make, so I will be back when I've been crocheting. Hello again from a few days later. My daughter hasn't been very well, so we had one very rocky night where we were in like the out of hours GP. It was a late night, I'm very tired, but time has passed. Unfortunately, that means I just totally forgot to film the rest of the cats I was making last time we spoke. So I think I had finished a solid black cat. He needed a friend to go home with, and then I had an order for 2 custom XL loaf cats as well. However, I remembered to take photos, so if I scooch over a little bit, I can put the pictures here. I will start with the custom cats because why not? So this is the picture of what the cats actually look like. So we have, it's kind of almost like a black and white tuxedo cat, but with a bit of a twist. And then obviously the different face marking, that little different black marks around the nose. And then we have a tabby cat, but this tabby cat has a little white stripe down the front of its nose, the white sort of chest area, and then the back feet are white. So this is what I made. So we have the brown and black tabby. Managed to do a little stripe on the nose, but I did sew that on after. Usually when I'm making custom cats, I will try to actually change the colours as I'm going while I'm crocheting to get the colour markings in, like the different markings, because if I was to sew on every extra like little face marking, it'd take me forever. I'd still be doing orders from 3 months ago now. So I usually just change colours as I go when I'm crocheting, but to get that really perfectly straight line down the middle of the nose, I thought I'd just embroider that on after. Did the little white chest, and then I don't think I took a picture, but it does have the white back feet. You'll have to trust me on that one. And then we have the black and white cat. So he is pretty much like a standard tuxedo pattern. However, instead of going like into the point bit there on the forehead, I actually kept it and added an increase in because it does sort of like splay out at the top of his forehead. There's a lot of hand movements going on here, but we'll go with it. So I tried to match that. Then he has a little black bit to the side of his, that side of his nose, and then again around the chin. And it's quite unusual shaping, and I feel like that was important to try and get the fact that it sort of curves round almost around the chin and then kicks out a bit to the side. I think he looks quite good. I am happy with how that turned out. They have gone to their new home. And then the next order I had is for this solid black cat that you will have seen earlier on. And then they also asked for a white tortie, which is actually a standard like pre-selected pattern that you can choose on my Etsy shop. I kind of do this like almost tuxedo style with a few black patches on around the face, and then the body is predominantly white, but it does have some tan and black splodges thrown all around it. When I do like a black and tan tortie, the body is predominantly black with loads of the tan bit flecks on and not really any white, like maybe the odd little bit here and there. But the white torties are more popular if they just have a couple of splodges of brown and black, so that's what we made. Really happy with how they turned out. They have now gone to their new homes, which is great. Our big blue octopus should be arriving today. I track everything as much as I can to make sure that it arrives on time and nothing has gone AWOL or, is camping out in the post office somewhere. So I do like to try and track them and make sure they're on the way. That one should be arriving today. And I have just finished 2 more orders that will be going this afternoon, unless the postman comes early, and then he'll be going earlier on today. Yesterday, I literally just finished packing up and he arrived at the door. He had the best timing ever. So yeah, 1 more minute and we would not have been sending parcels yesterday. But I have been making more cats. This is another XL loaf cat in the standard tuxedo pattern. With the standard tuxedos, they have the black that comes just in front of the white paws, but quite often if I get a custom order for a tuxedo cat, that doesn't happen. They have the white all the way along the bellies, so I might change that. But yeah, anyway, this is what he looks like. Very cute, little white sniffer. He's got his butt, all white paws. He is ready to go. The next thing I have made is another little robin. Really happy with how he's turned out. I thought these would definitely be more of like a Christmas only kind of thing, but they've proven quite popular all year round. Everybody loves robins. These need packing up to go in the post today. And that is it. That is everything I've made recently, I think. It's just been very tiring. I am 100% powered by Starbucks at the moment. Thankfully, they've had 50% off on orders around us, which has been great because we've been having double the Starbucks. But yeah, I am still catching up on the sleep situation. We've got lots of new things to make next week, so that should be fun. I'm just having a look at my order list. I can just tick that robin off there because that is finished. I've told you before, but I keep like a notes page that has all of my upcoming orders on it so that I can see what's coming up. I can plan around it if I have something big so that it doesn't just rock up on Etsy as like the next order to make is a giant dinosaur and I'm like, oh, I've not got time for that. I like to plan in advance. As always, there are a lot of Loaf cats, so prepare yourself to see more Loaf cats. I've got the fortune teller pattern test that I spoke about earlier. We've got a Sunday Saurus to make, so I don't think I've shown one of those on a vlog before, so that will be something new. Got a Highland cow that I am so looking forward to making. Lots of seagulls, a unicorn snuggler from the Mama Made Minis pattern, and also the Mr. Ray, the Manta Ray. Is it a manta ray or a stingray? Anyway, the ray from Finding Nemo. And then at the beginning of the week after, I'll be making another horse. So we've got lots coming up, but it's a good time. I kind of thought February would be a quieter month, but it's turned out to be pretty busy. We have had lots going on. And I am going to make some scrunchies today. I have taken all of my scrunchie making yarn downstairs, ready to get on with that because I do have an order for 4 scrunchies. And I want to make myself another one as well because I am still using this dusty purple one. It doesn't actually look like a scrunchie, but it is a scrunchie. I'm still using this one and absolutely loving it, but I would like another one as well. And I got this gold velvet yarn that is absolutely gorgeous. It's really, really, really soft and shimmery. So I'm going to make one in this as well. I'd forgotten to take this downstairs. This will be going downstairs with me in a moment. That will be it for this week's vlog. As I said, I'm going to try and keep them a little bit shorter. I might have failed on this one already. However, we will see when I come around to editing it how much of the yapping I can cut out. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you're working on while you are watching this. Right now, I will be making scrunchies and watching lots of vlogs on YouTube. So if you also have a crochet YouTube channel, let me know in the comments and share it. I can't wait to find some more of you to watch. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you very soon. Bye.